Welcome, my name is Bart Kempers and today I'm going to show you the new Sea Ray Sundancer 290, which actually is a real, showstopper I should say. We didn't expect this boat because it will be available only for model year 2019, which will be from August this year. But we're really excited to already be able to show you this brand new Sea Ray Sundancer 290. This actually is the small sister of the Sea Ray Sundancer 320, which was introduced last year, which we also have here on the stand. But a great boat, which is, to my opinion, it's probably going to be a huge success here in Europe. But I understood that it's also, will also be available next year in the US. Going aboard here at the swimming platform, you'll notice here that there's a swimming ladder below here, which is angled so that you're more or less moved away from the stern drive, which adds to the safety of the boat. And this particular boat is installed also with the submersible swim platform, so that you can fold this out and go aboard also in another way than using the swimming ladder. But it's mainly used for people who like to more or less sit halfway in the water or put wakeboards or water skis on. There are optional speakers here at the swimming platform, and you'll also notice that this particular boat is equipped with optional teak. It's real wood, FSC certified as we say here in Europe. A great system, and I personally really like it because it gives a really warm feel to a Sea Ray. But you can also have snap-in carpet or the new infinity flooring, which was shown in other videos. But a great, very wide and roomy swimming platform. This is a foldable backrest, so that you can convert this to a big sun lounge. I don't know all the details of this particular boat yet, but I have a feeling that optionally you might even be able to increase this area by lowering the table. I'm not sure about that yet, but that may be a feature which will be available in the future. Notice also that they are using, Sea Ray is now using a honeycomb structure on the upholstery, which gives you a really classy look. And of course there's other color options available on the Sea Ray Sundancer 290. There's teak on the flooring, as I said, but I also like this really solidly made. It's really thick. This table, this cockpit table, if you fold it out, you'll notice that you have a really nice and roomy area here to sit down, enjoy a drink or a nice dinner. And of course there's plenty of grab rails here. You can use these there. There's a small door here to close the cockpit for added safety. And there's an optional shower here, also available with warm water. And there's a small galley here, which is not inside the boat but here. I personally really like this because this is the area that you actually use, I think personally 80% of the time or more. Because we all like to look outside, look on the water and not be below, but I'll come back to that later, because inside you'll notice that is a great place to stay also because of the windows that are used. There's an optional grill here and of course a sink. Nice, I think this is Corian, a nice countertop. Grab rails here, a stainless steel refrigerator. And also on this boat, plenty of storage below the seats, so plenty of space to put your stuff. A double helm seat, which is really nice if you want to be driving together with your wife or friend. And of course they've used flip-up options here. So when you're driving and you want to sit upright, and when it's either really warm and you want to have the wind through your hair, you can sit like this. And I always use this also while mooring, because you have a better overview looking over the boat. You'll notice one lever. Boat will be equipped with one engine only. What I've heard, there are different engine options up to 380 horsepower. You'll notice on this boat also that there are some optional features installed on this boat, like the new dashboard made in cooperation with Simrad, where you can show both maps, navigation, the screen of the echo sounder, engine data. A really nice system which gives a really clean and classy look to the dashboard. An optional bow thruster, trim tabs, VHF, and of course switches with lights also. 12 volt socket, optional audio. And a nice thing also is that, well, you have the ergonomics on the Sea Ray is always really good, because if I sit in the position that I was just using, you have a footrest here, but now you can put your feet here. I can even slide this bench forward and aft. A good armrest here while driving. This is a very nice and comfortable place to be driving this Sea Ray Sundancer 290. Of course, there's a nice visor here, double stitching. So really nice detailing. I personally think that they did a great job at Sea Ray. Okay, going to the bow. A really nice feature also on the bigger sister, the Sea Ray Sundancer 320, is the walkthrough on the port side. That has been used on this Sea Ray Sundancer 290 also, which gives you really easy access to the bow. We all know that many years we have used access to the bow from going through the windscreen in the center, which of course is also a good solution, but I personally feel that this is a lot more convenient, because you can really walk here even in rougher conditions, because you're sheltered here. There's a good high railing here, so that also, as I said, in rougher conditions it's really good to access the bow. I'll show you this really nice area here. Again, I'm quite tall, but this is a great place to sit, even for taller people like me, with good armrests. Speakers here in the bow. I'd really like to be out in the sun on this beautiful Sea Ray. Great area to sit. 2 people easily. If you fold these up, maybe even 3. So a great place to sit with cup holders, LED lighting, a remote for the stereo, 12 volt connection. And as I mentioned, high railing, so you're safe and protected and can hold on while on the way. There's a hatch here, below which a anchor winch can be installed optionally. And on this particular boat, a stainless steel anchor has been installed. I really like the combination with the stainless steel anchor and the stainless steel which is used throughout the boat. I always mention that the stainless steel on a Sea Ray is of a 316 quality. I know that other brands are using a lower quality, which doesn't show on a new boat, but will show eventually on the long term, especially if it's used in saltwater areas. But again, Sea Ray is using 316 quality always. And also latches, hinges, they are also made in a good quality. And I will always say, if you really want to know more about the quality of a Sea Ray, please go into a marina, find a boat which is 20 years old. And for example, look at the cleats. With other brands you'll notice that you'll see cracks emerging within many years at the cleats, because of course there's sometimes events causing heavy force on the cleats. With the Sea Ray there's a support more or less molded in close to the cleats, so that there's added protection. And you'll notice also that Sea Rays are very demanded boats as used boats, and that is because they stay in a good condition because features such as this. This philosophy is used throughout the boat, so not only places you see, but also below deck and below hinges and storage areas. Things are done in a way that they last for the long term. Okay, I'll take you inside to the cabin of this Sea Ray Sundancer 290. Again, notice how easily I walk here. And going in, as I mentioned, on many boats in this caliber, I always see that well, it's not really nice to be here for a longer time because usually you don't have the possibility to look outside, but on this particular boat, Sea Ray has installed really big windows here on both sides with a small porthole on the port side for ventilation. But yeah, that adds to the feeling of this boat. Being here, for example, early in the morning, still in your pajamas, it's a really great place to have your breakfast and look over the water in the meantime. Again, I'm 1.93 m, and I think Sea Ray did a really good job. I'll go slide back to this end. Sea Ray did a really good job in finding exactly the perfect compromise because, with the area above and this area, which is high enough for tall people like me to really sit here comfortably and not feel cramped. And of course, this can be converted to a double bed, but there's another bed on the other side, which is really tall. And I'll come back to that in a moment, because again, I'm quite tall. Now I'm taking off my shoes to quickly show you how tall it is. And what I personally like is that Sea Ray has made this in a way that you can sleep like this. Notice how wide it is also. Again, I'm 1.93 m. If I slide all the way to the end, I still have room at my feet. So I think it's close to 2 meters even. So there's plenty of place here, and it's very wide. And the good thing to it also is that when you sleep here with two people, with a couple, if one of them, the couple wants to, well, leave this area, it can easily be done. Whereas on other boats, if you sleep like this, it's kind of difficult to get out of bed. Reading lamps here, indirect lighting, an optional television here. A really great place. Okay, of course here there's a head, which can also be used as a shower. Plenty of space there. And as I mentioned, the galley has been put in the cockpit area above. But here's another refrigerator and a small microwave, so you can prepare a small meal or warm up something. Grab rails with leather stitching and nice big steps to go in and out of the boat. Okay, so let's go outside again. Just checking if there's anything else I forgot, but I think I've covered all of it. But if I did not mention anything, or if I forgot anything, if there are specific things you would like to know, please leave your questions below this video in the remarks. For now, I'd like to thank you for watching. Hope to see you in our showroom or at the Dusseldorf Boat Show 2018, which lasts until next Sunday, January 28th. Again, thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time.